Hi, my name is Brian Hassenplug. I want to tell you a little bit about my invention and why I'm coming to Kickstarter. Um, when I heard a few years ago, well, probably about 10 years ago, that the EPA estimated that over 1 trillion gallons of water in the U.S. alone is lost due to water leaks in pressurized water systems, I thought there's got to be a way to stop these water leaks from happening. I can't believe nobody's come up with an idea to stop this and to monitor the water that's running through your pressurized water systems in your house, your business, apartments, houses, condos, boats, motorhomes, anything that has a pressurized water system in it. So I set out to come up with a way to solve this problem, and I did. And I have it patented now, and I've been working on it for about 10 years now, and I've been spending my own money on it. And every now and then I get a little extra money, I spend more, and I've been really working on it, and we've been progressing it pretty well over the years. But I've been about a 10-year haul, and so after fighting it for this long, I found out about Kickstarter, and I thought, what a great idea! I'm gonna contact them, and I'm gonna put my idea out there and see if they can help me, see if the people will help me. So I'm here asking for your help. So I want to tell you a little bit more about my product. It's a water leak detection and automatic shut-off system that works on any pressurized water system that will detect a leak within anywhere within your plumbing system. Doesn't matter if it's under the slab, if it's in the attic, it doesn't matter if it's in the walls. If there's a leak in your plumbing system, this system will detect it within 1 second of the leak occurrence and shut it off. Start shutting off the valve within that 1 second, but it probably takes another second or second and a half to shut the valve off. So you're within 2 to 3 seconds, the water is shut off. So saving thousands of gallons of water per incident, sometimes tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, depending when you get home or back to your business to find the leak. So to tell you a little bit about it, we can again, then the system will notify you to let you know that you've had a leak. So if it's happened at your house and you're at work, the system will call you and tell you, hey, you had a water leak at your house and your water is shut off. It gives you an opportunity to call a plumber and get them out there right away to fix it, so that when you get home, that you'll have water to use your bathrooms and showers and to cook and wash your clothes. For a business, it allows the business to be up and running again first thing in the morning. If the leak occurs overnight, it lets you know. You get a plumber out there, you get it fixed. Next day, you're up and running, and there's no downtime. Not to mention all the water that we have saved. As you know, water is life. Without water, we don't exist. So let me tell you where I've been, tell you where I'm at now, and where we plan to go. So just give you a little idea of what I've been working on for the last 10 years. To show you my first prototype that I came up with, it came in this suitcase, as you can see. It's quite big, and but it works. It works great. So this is my first prototype. Got it up and working. It works in the system fine. It does everything we wanted to do, everything that I'm doing now. It's just obviously too big. So we needed to get some money together and reduce the size and get it in a more compact circuit board. So let me show you in our phase 2 what we have done. In our phase 2, we came up with this board. As you can see, it's a lot more compact. We have everything in this board that we have in that other board, except the phone dialer wasn't installed in this board. So, but this board took us a few years to get completed, but we got it completed, and it works great. It's awesome, but we need to get a little more compact, a little more micro on the parts involved in it. I'm not an engineer, so I don't know all the technical terms, but and get these switches and stuff a little more pleasing to the eye. So to show you our next prototype, this is our prototype 2. First one you saw was in the suitcase, prototype 1, prototype 2. Now we've got prototype 3. Prototype 3, as you can see, is a lot smaller. It also does not have the phone dialer and the order communications in it. But it has everything all those other two have in it except that portion. So as you can see, it's getting much smaller, more compact, less expensive to make. So where we're at now is we're trying to get the board completed with the phone communication system in it, texting, emailing to you so you know you have a water leak, so that not only did you save all the water and all the damage to your house from the water leak, that you can get there or get somebody there to fix it, so again you're up and running and you have water service when you get home or back to your business. So where we want to go is, this is just an example board of an alarm type panel board, and we're hoping to get in our circuit panel into a board like this that will control our automatic water valve. So when there's a water leak anywhere in your plumbing system, I mean it's from the beginning of your house all the way to every end use, which means your faucets, your shower heads, etc. This will detect it, will send a signal to your automatic water shutoff valve, your main, and it will shut it down. And it will shut it down within a second or two. There's nothing else like this out there. We have it patented. You can do a search on the internet. There's nothing like it. There's nothing that protects your full plumbing system like this does. Most of them protect areas of your plumbing system, but this protects from start to finish. And 24 hours a day, without counting gallons, and without timing water. Now there is a timing device in this also that isn't for leak detection, it's for water conservation. So we have a water conservation feature on our board that will take, the user can set the time of it, saying doesn't want the water to run longer than say 30 minutes continuously. So if you normally take a 15-20 minute shower, you may want to go 30 minutes. So if water runs at any one time longer than 30 minutes continuously, the system will notify you, and if you're not home, it will call you or email or text you, and if you don't respond to any of that, it will just automatically shut off the water. And then it will text you again, letting you know that your water was shut down, but not due to a leak, due to water conservation. So say you're home and you're washing your car, and your hose is charged, but you have a nozzle on the end of the hose, and you lay the hose down, no water's leaking, you leave, you go on vacation, the hose blows outside. Now it's not damaging anything, but you are wasting a lot of water. You're gone for a week or two, water's running down a drain, there's tens of thousands of gallons, if not hundreds of thousands of gallons, being wasted. This system will stop that from happening within 30 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, whatever time you want to set that at. If you want to set it at 15 minutes, you can do that. So that's why I'm here at Kickstarter. I'm having some trouble getting some funding, and these days it's tough to get funding, and the investors are very weary to invest in anything. This is new technology. They don't quite understand it, so they don't want to get involved in it. I noticed that a lot of people in the green industry are looking at solar panels, looking at energy. How do we create energy? We create energy by windmills. We create energy with solar panels. Not many people are talking about water. What you have is a water. There's a few people talking about water. You got the water is the biggest issue out there. It's the only non-renewable resource we have. We can live without energy. We did for many years back in the day, but we can not live without water. So water is the most important. A few people out there are doing low-flow toilets, which is great, by the way. But just to let you know that the EPA estimates that low-flow toilets save up to about 600 billion gallons a year. And that's a guesstimate because some low-flow toilets are so low you have to flush them twice, and they're not counting in the water that's being flowed through it for the second term. They're just taking in the calculations of one flush, full flow on a regular toilet, and what's the flow on a low flow. And then they say how many flushes a year by average, and then they calculate that. But they do know the leak loss of water in leaks, and that's over 1 trillion gallons a year. Now we can save not only the water that we're losing during these leaks, we can save the energy that it creates. The energy that it takes to push that water, to get that water to every house. We can save the storage of that water. We can save natural gas, because if it's hot water leak, natural gas will be wasted heating that water. So there's a lot of savings, not only the water savings, which is the most important, but you can have natural gas savings, you can have electrical savings, because it takes a lot of electricity and a lot of management, computers, space, vehicles traveling around with fuel, so gasoline, insurance is on that, saves a lot of money when you look at the big picture. So anyway, I've come to Kickstarter to ask for your help. I hope you'll see my vision and want to help me, because I really need your help. I'm going to show you a couple videos of the system working, and I'm also going to tell you somewhere in the description my patent number, so you can look it up, so you can see this is a real product that's been really patented through the U.S. Patent Office. It's been an issued patent, not a patent application. So we're not patent pending, we have an issued patent. So I'm going to show you a couple videos of the system working. I'm also going to show you that where we have it actually installed in an old building. So we have an old car wash that we took. We retrofitted the car wash so that the system's in it. We've had it running for about 9 to 10 months now. No issues. We have a leak station that we've set up in this car wash that we can create a leak scenario, so that you can see the system will shut down and that the system will call you. So just so you know that this isn't a dream, this is something that's actually working, something we've been working on for a long time, and something we will complete. We just need the money, like everybody. We need to hire talented people. We need to get the engineers going. We need to get modeling and molds going. Manufacturing, we need to get our testing through the government agencies and get it up and get it out to the people as fast as we can. So please help us, and we can all save water together. Thank you very much.
Hi, we just wanted to show you our new WaterWatch prototype and a couple of features that we've been working on. You'll notice we've simulated a couple of normal outlets like you'd find in any home. We've got a shower head here, an outdoor faucet. We've got our WaterWatch sensors in place on both of these. And we just want to show you first off, much like in our previous demonstration, everything is working totally normal. When WaterWatch is on, 100% of the time it's monitoring for a leak. We can still turn on this faucet. I put a hose here so that we're not splashing water all over the place, but you'll notice I'm able to turn that on. Everything's running normal. It'll keep going for as long as you want to leave it going. I can turn on the shower, same thing. That comes on, everything flows normally. I can turn that off. And then here, I'm using this outlet to simulate a leak. So this one does not have a sensor on it. And you'll notice I can turn this on, and within about 3 seconds, WaterWatch will completely shut down the whole system. And there you go. The leak's off. That's been stopped. Problem solved. Now, if I take you around the back of the display here, you can see we have our WaterWatch. Here's our circuit board. The alarm is sounding, so when someone comes home for work, or if they have it set to page them, they'll know that that's gone off. The water's been shut down. They can override that if they need to do it, or they can leave it off until they choose to find a leak. You'll see we've got our valve here, and it's currently running on a battery. We also have hardwired options. We're also working on a wireless option now. So thanks for your time. We look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, this is our Phase 3 WaterWatch system with the circuit board that I showed you. This is a different circuit board, but here's the circuit board up and running at this time. We have a phone dialer that's just connected to it at this time. That's right here. And as you can see, it's powered up. And we're going to show you, when we got a green light on, that everything is up and running and everything is just fine. So we're going to show you our leak detection station, where we can show you normal use of water and everything's fine, and then we can create a leak. And when we create a leak, how it will shut off. This is our leak station, where we can demonstrate a leak and normal flow. Right now, we are set up for normal flow to show you that when water is flowing normally, going through where we want it to, which right now it just happens to be a hose because it's just a leak station, this demonstration station, it will flow as long as we like it to without any issues. So right now we are flowing, and as you can see, it will flow forever. I'm going to turn this water down a little bit so we're not wasting so much water. But as you can see, we can flow as long as we like. No issues. System's not shutting down. It's just flowing. I'm going to now shut this off, and I am going to set it up for a leak demonstration. Okay, what I'm going to show you now is a small leak. What I've done is I have a hose here and I have a valve here. I'm going to show you a small leak first and show you the system shutting off and then making a phone call. The small leak is in this valve. This is a plastic PVC valve. They tend to leak, so we used it for a good example. I'm going to turn this valve on and you're going to see the leak occur. Hear the beep? It just shut off. It just stopped the leak. Now it should be calling fairly shortly with our phone dialer, and you will also hear an alarm go off if we don't shut it off in time. So let's wait for that. There's your call. It's showing the car wash. There's this car wash. And we'll see if the alarm goes off. There's the alarm. Now I'm going to set up for a regular leak, a big blowout from a hose. Okay, now I have it set up for a big blowout. I've got this end of this hose here where it's going to blow out like a hose does, where it just blows kind of all at once. Then you'll see how quickly the water will turn off. I'm going to turn this valve on and we'll see the system work. That's how fast it works. Now you should hear a phone ring in here pretty soon. Probably take a second or so to ring the phone. There's the phone, calling from the car wash. The alarm should be going off pretty soon. And there's the alarm. And that's our leak system. Now I'm going to show you this from this angle. Right here where we're talking about the system shutting down. So you can see the circuit board actually work. Right now we have it on off. In order to demonstrate this, since I am by myself, I have to have the leak already going, but the valve is off, so no water is running right now. But I'm going to open that valve, and you will see it will detect it, that there's a leak as soon as I open the valve, and it will shut it right back off. So right now I'm going to open the valve, pushing this red button. You'll see it turn green, and then it's going to turn right back off. And there it is. It turned right back off, all by itself. The phone dialer I did not reset, so it probably won't call. And right now also, here's our main water valve. That's our main water valve that shuts off all the water into the building if we have a leak. So it's automated, runs on 18 volts. So as you can see, the system works great. I hope you guys feel the need that you can help us out and get this out to the public, because we can really use your help. Anything you can give, to the smallest amount to the biggest amount, and we will make sure we reward you the best way we can with as much as we have. So please pass this on to your friends too, and pass it around, because we need to save water. Water is the most important resource we have, and everybody needs to start learning to save it. So we hope to hear from you. Thanks a lot.